You see, on your journey to success, people are going to laugh, people are going to mock you on the grind. People are going to tell you, hey, go and get a normal job. You see, people are going to tell you all sort of things that will naturally see to it that, look, you just give up. Because what you are actually trying to do, you are trying to achieve, an outlier result. And sometimes a lot of people that you move with, they might not understand what you are trying to do. Because when you decide to say you want to be a reseller, you see, you wake up in the morning and you tell your friends, guys, today I will not be able to go with you guys to play football because I'm going to look for items to buy and resell. Typically, people will just think, what's going on with you? See, what are you trying to do? They do not know exactly your goal. They cannot relate to the dreams that you have. They cannot just relate to the fact that you no longer want to hang out. So people are going to be telling you all sorts of things. Sometimes it's going to be very, very painful to actually, cut through some of the words that are going to be used on you. People are going to call you crazy. People are going to call you a dreamer. People are going to call you somebody that has lost his mind. People are going to call you names that will be very, very painful, that will discourage you, to the bone. And if you are not careful, you are going to finally buy into what they are saying. When I was trying to figure out a lot of stuff, man, I was called all manner of names. You will be called delusional. You will be called, a lazy person. You will be called a dreamer. This was one word that I will really never forget, because whenever that word came up, that you are a dreamer, sometimes when things happen, and I will begin to really tell myself, are you sure I'm really not dreaming? Are you really sure that these people are not right? Because when certain things happen, sometimes you feel like you're already close to your goal. You feel like all that is left is just for you to grab whatever you have been pursuing for so long, And then from nowhere, it just slips off your hand, and then you begin to doubt yourself. There are so many times where you will be alone and begin to wonder, will it not be better perhaps just to get a regular job? And sometimes it gets so tricky because you see the people that you started with, you went to the same school, they went the typical way of getting a normal job. They seem to be doing very okay. They seem to have this stability that you so desire, because if you have been grinding for a long time, yes, there will be definitely that point where you feel like, I think I really have to be stable now. I think I really do not have to worry again where the next meal is going to come from, where my next, rent payment is going to be made from. You just want to have that stability. Take a look at some of your friends. They have kind of achieved that stability. They do not have this recurring quarrel with their spouse or with their kids. Why are you working today, which is a Sunday? You need to be with your family and just come, let's do something together. These people have achieved it. And if you are not careful, sometimes you want to look at the other side and you are kind of envious of the fact that they kind of have that thing that you are actually, looking at. You see, guys, this is a real thing that is going to happen. And it's just a phase, because now that I've been able to overcome that phase, I'm just looking back and taking a look and saying, look, this is really a thing. If I had given up, say 3, 4, 5 years ago, when the opposition was really a lot on me to give up on this dream of trying to make money on the internet, of trying to use my creativity to actually make things happen, today, 2025, I would not have been able to witness, the beautiful things I am witnessing now. I am proud to be part of this new movement, a movement where, you can actually be in your bedroom and actually make money online. You can be in your bedroom, create a piece of content, and the content goes viral, and you'll be paid an untold amount of money just for making a simple laid-back content in your room. A time in the world where you can actually go to a particular point A, buy some few stuff, if you know what you are doing, bring them onto a platform, create an offer, and somebody on the other side is going to buy the item. All you have to do is just to ship out the item and you get paid for it. Yes, kind of make it very easy, very simple. There are a lot of moving parts in between, but what I'm trying to say is that we are living in a time where you can actually make money at your own terms. Gone are the days where you really have to, work 12 hours for a particular employer just to be able to make money to pay your rent. If you know what you are doing, you have developed the character traits over time, because if you have been grinding for like 5, 6 years, definitely you already have that discipline. You already have a character trait called consistency, which is one of the major ingredients that you need to to make it on the online space. You know how to show up even when things are not working. You know how to keep pushing even when it seems like the input that you are giving is not bringing any results. If you already have this kind of character trait, definitely this is the best time to be alive, because with a simple device like your phone, with a simple internet connection, and with your mouth, you can actually make things happen. You can actually go online to the different platforms and talk to people, teach people what you know how to do, tell people that you have a particular solution to their problems. Of course, this is presupposing that you really have the solution to the problems. Definitely somebody's going to reach out to you and say, look, I want you to help me solve this problem. And if you have been doing this for a very long time, you've built a very strong internet presence, you built a very strong, let's say, reselling business, you have actually gotten the social proof that you need to tell people that, look, if you subscribe to my service, I am going to deliver you results. And believe me, people are going to subscribe to you. I used to think that this was just a pipe dream until my eyes kind of opened to see that, look, people are looking for people to solve their problems. People are looking for people with proven credentials to solve their problems. People just want to only go to a guru to get the solution that they need. If somebody has been following your YouTube journey and the person can tell that, look, you are doing the right thing, you are putting in the work, and you are getting the results that you claim to get, if you have a service along this line, people will subscribe to that service and they are going to pay you money to do that. And look at how beautiful things have become. Right now, you can actually go onto a platform called YouTube, which is this platform that we all are. You can talk about the things that you do in your closet, the things that you do in your private life, and you will be paid for it if you actually have the opportunity to monetize your YouTube channel. Yes, this journey is a beautiful journey that you can actually undertake. Do not be discouraged when people call you names. Do not be discouraged when people hate on your hustle. People are going to call you all manner of names just to make you give up. But if you stay dedicated, you stay committed, you do not allow the side comment from friends, you do not allow the side comment from family members to discourage you, guys, you are going to be the better off for it in the time to come. Continue to put in the work. Sometimes it might be very sad. You feel like you're putting in a lot of work, but you're not seeing any result. Hang in there. You see, right now, I am trying to monetize. I am working very hard on 2 additional YouTube channels. I already have a tech channel where I, show my products to potential buyers. I talk about tech reviews. I talk about computers and all stuff like that. But right now, I am trying to talk about me actually selling these computers, flipping PCs on the internet. And this is what exactly this channel is about. It's a general reselling channel, but specifically is for those of you that are kind of interested in flipping PCs or flipping electronics, or just generally getting to know how to buy and sell on the internet. I am working hard on this channel. If you have noticed, I am posting a lot of videos, like pretty much every day. I'm trying to push out a content. In the beginning, I was going heavy on editing, but I pretty much realized that, look, editing itself is a bottleneck to this whole process. The more content you can push out, the more you increase the likelihood that you can actually get a video blow up that will change the whole course of your channel. And this is what I'm doing. I'm putting in an untold amount of work. I am not paid for this, but from the experience that I have, I understand that, look, sometimes you have to put in an upfront amount of work to be able to get things happen. As if that's not enough, I also have another channel which is a passion of mine, because I also know how to use the sewing machine. I'm pretty much good at it. I felt like this is a channel where I could also teach people a few of the things I know about sewing, and I'm also pushing out a lot of content on that channel, hoping that at some point all this effort is going to pay off. And believe me, various names I have been called. I have been called a jack of all trades. I have been called an unfocused person. I have been called names that actually do hurt. And sometimes I kind of sit back and take a look. I do not let these things get to me, because judging from my first shot at being a reseller, I was also called these names. And today, I am the better off for it, because I already have a functional business that makes money every month. I also have a functional YouTube channel that makes money every month. But the beautiful thing is that it's not just about having the business. It's not just about having the business. It's not just about having a YouTube channel that makes money. I have developed an exceptional amount of qualities. When I started, it was a difficult thing to do just to talk to the camera. Before I open the camera, I have every point well laid out. Sometimes I even have my script on the right and on the left. Everything seems perfect. I have rehearsed it. Everything seems to be very fine. But as soon as the camera comes up, I forget everything I had planned to talk about. It was crazy, and in the beginning, it was driving me nuts that what's going on. You know, I feel like I'm prepared to make the video, but then as soon as the black camera comes on, I'm still a little bit like chill, but as soon as I press the record button, the red light comes on the camera, I just suddenly freeze, and it took me a long time to fight with this. I became more confident on camera. I became more confident of my points, to the point that sometimes I can pretty much deliver a very good video with very little preparation. And then the fact that I have gone through all these stages of grinding gave me a lot of confidence to know how things actually work. When I go out to source for items, I see certain things and I say, look, I am going to put my money on this thing because I already have a previous experience that this item is going to sell. The other person standing by me might not know this because he doesn't have the experience that I have. So overall, the whole journey has just made me a better person, you know, a more confident person, a more risk-averse person, and somebody that has high hopes that yes, it's actually possible to make a lot of money using your creative skills. So I want to encourage you today. You might have been called names. People might have hated on your hustling. People might have hated on your grind. People might have called you all manner of names. Please, please, and please develop a thick skin to these names. Yes, it does hurt, but the more thick skin you develop, the stronger you're going to be, and the more you're able to stay on course and make sure you work hard enough to achieve your goal. Do not be discouraged. Every big person you see today, every successful entrepreneur you see today also passed through this journey. There is a phase where people will just but give up on you. People will not be able to fathom what you are trying to build. There is definitely a stage for that. If you ask anybody that has made it now as a reseller, as a YouTuber, as a content creator, as an entrepreneur, they're going to definitely tell you that, look, hang in there, because there is a stage of this whole journey that all these kind of shitty things will be happening. People are going to be calling you all manner of names. They're going to be pissing on your grind. They're going to be giving up on you. They're even going to stop calling you. They're going to stop sending you, invites for a party, for a hangout. There is a stage for that. But if you are able to develop this thick skin and go through this phase, guys, you are going to come out on the other side very strong. I hope this video inspires you. If it does, go ahead and click on the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Until I see you again in the next one. Peace.